Yo, so they about to be reacting to. Look, Durk needs help. Hey man, pray for Durk, man. Hopefully he make it out on top. Hey man, I don't think you're gonna come out making the same caliber music, but hey, he's indeed a Chicago GOAT. Can't deny that. But let's see what they talking about.
Universe.
Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're not.
What they
So,
doing? What they doing?
if you're watching this video, you probably know who Lil Durk, aka The Voice, aka Smirky,
Duh, nigga. Dang,
aka whatever, whatever his name is. But his case is actually a lot more telling that I think people are getting into because this doesn't just affect him. And I'll expand on that later, but here's what I know. And I don't really like to go into rumors. I'm more of a facts nigga sprinkled in with my personal opinion. So Lil Durk was arrested in pretty close to my hometown, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in 2024 for being in connection to a murder for hire plot that resulted in Quando Rondo's cousin, Lil Pab, or whatever his name is.
Rest in peace to him as well. Death is tragic on both parties. Hey, we neutral. We ain't choosing sides. That ain't my beef to get in. But rest in peace to those who lost in this little feud that they have with each other. Indeed.
Being murdered. And that's, damn, I didn't even realize it's been that long. Time is just moving so fast. But he's been in federal custody
How
since
long?
then, right? And they're alleging, let me make this overtly clear, alleging that Durk paid at least 5 different people to go all the way to California to basically kill Quando Rondo. And
All right, that's a good view.
I just want to say within the first few seconds of this video that I think Durk thinks he's smarter than the police, which in turn should tell you how stupid this nigga actually is. First of all, forget everything else we're going to talk about. Let's just say that this is legit the only thing Durk has ever done that's illegal, right? When more than likely it's not, but why would you add witnesses to a murder that you're paying for? I understand if you're like,
Hey man, he probably just think, hey, them my niggas, you know what I'm saying? We all solid on his side, all this extra, yay. We ain't no rats. I don't kick it with rats. Hey man, it ain't looking too bright.
there's 5 of us. Yeah, we can go smoke this nigga and get away with it. He can't take on all of us. But nigga, this ain't 2011 Chicago. This
Facts.
is Los Angeles, California, modern day times. You're a fucking bot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Number 2, and I think a lot of niggas forget this. This isn't just the, oh, I saw a guy in the streets that I didn't like, so I wanted to kill him murder. This is quite literally you outsourcing your crime of murder. Now it's premeditated because you paid people to go do it for you.
You pray people to go do it for you. Then you rapped about it on the song. I don't know if y'all heard the song that he rapped about. When it first leaked, it was called like Uber Tags or something like that. Hey, I might play it at the end of this, honestly. The song was hard indeed, but again, rest in peace to dude. But that's crazy.
You're a fucking bot. Again. Then on top of that, you're trusting a nigga that would go genuinely take someone's life for bread to not fold in that room? Maybe I'm just paranoid, bro.
Nah, you ain't
if I want to go
paranoid.
kill someone, I'm doing that shit alone and myself. Anyway, if Durk is convicted of anything that he's in prison for right at this very moment, he's looking at life without parole since someone was murdered that was connected to this whole thing, you know? I mean, the good thing here, I guess, is that they're choosing not to seek capital punishment against bro, so at least he won't get stonewalled, you know? Just will have to, watch his bottom for the rest of his life. But because this is a Fed case, he's been locked up for a year and some change, and every single time he sent a request for bail, that shit gets swiftly denied. And why is that, you may ask?
Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna let him talk, of course. But I've been tapped in a little bit. He tried to do a little switcheroo on the feds. He booked 2 flights to 2 different locations, if I'm not mistaken.
They've been watching this nigga for years. The murder of Quando Rondo's cousin happened in 2022. But even before that, Durk was getting watched because that beef between OTF and Quando's folks, like, when Vaughn died and Quando was there, obviously that got investigated. You think the police are just like, oh, another nigga down, W. I mean, half the time they are, but this was a high-profile murder. It was King Vaughn, a man who, as we all know by weak-ass culture vulture boy Ross, is at this point a documented serial killer with at least 7
Damn,
different
bro. What'd he do to you, bro? Dog just caught a stray? Damn.
he was in connection to. So when he died, I would imagine they looked a little closer than normal at a case of that stature. So for 2 years, the FBI quite literally watched Durk's financial movements and his physical movements. Mind you, the only reason he was arrested specifically on October 24th, 2024 was because he was about to leave the country. And the
Yeah.
feds was like, oh, nah, nigga, what? Are you crazy?
Man, if he would have got gone, he would not be in jail. He should have did that sooner. He waited till he got too hot. Then, bro, he literally manifested this in that one song. They asked me where I'm gonna be in 10 years. I said the feds. Come on, man. Come on, man.
We got too much on you for you to just step on out of the U.S. for literally any reason at all. And if I'm not mistaken, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, he was trying to go to Dubai, Italy, and Switzerland for whatever reason.
Oh,
And
a
they're not
street
going to take it
flight.
easy on
It
Durk
was
for
3 of them.
literally any reason at all. Fuck the fact that he's rich and they've been watching him. These niggas have decided to use certain lyrics against him in his trial, which is why I'm making this video. However, certain lyrics cannot be used.
I ain't
Not
gonna lie, if they use them lyrics, he might be cooked, boy. That man be talking spicy on the beat. Come on, man.
entirely sure if that's good news or bad news. I mean, I guess it's good news because if they could use anything, the jury would just throw the book at this nigga on day one. I'm not gonna lie. For example, we ain't trying to make peace with them boys. I pay rent, they're my shooters. I don't want no niggas who you catch. I want the one I paid for. Trolling
That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
ass, I shot your home. Like, Durk, what the fuck are you doing? Why niggas? Yo, I never understood why rappers will do some shit, then talk about it. Like them UK drill niggas that just fully expose themselves. Like, I remember that day when.
I remember that day so clearly. Let me tell you how I caught that body. There was so many things that happened that day, so I gotta sit down and explain this properly.
That proper ass rap, bro. It kinda go though. That's hard to somebody in the world.
Needs
Indeed.
to sit his ass down and stop trying to push them bail requests because they've got you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It does suck because this man is a whole father of like
Damn, he got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 children. Damn.
7 kids, if I'm not mistaken. Don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. And didn't one of them literally shoot his stepdad? Please tell me someone remembers that.
Yeah, I
And he had
do.
a gun on his hip, but she had a gun, and he was trying to get the gun
Bro,
out
what
of
is
her.
going on with his Buddha hairline? I know I get an Eddie, but that look like some skin disease or something, like some eczema. Come on, bro. If that's an Eddie, get that cut off, bro.
He was trying not to get shot with the gun, and during the fight, and Durk's son is watching all this. He's trying to get the gun out of her hand. The gun off his hip drops, and the son picks up the gun and shoots him in the stomach. I guess trying to protect the mom, but the mom is the one with the gun. You know, he says that he wasn't the aggressor in the situation. Then he ends up getting shot.
But all
Hey, I can make a track.
Bro, why
in
he
seconds.
was looking like that for, bro?
Let's
Bro,
be honest,
FBG,
real
but he
producers
funny, but he's
still want to
stupid, bro. I
make
can't believe he got
human-made
locked up
music. Not all
again for the
music
same
tech is
thing
created
before.
equal.
Hey,
This
yo,
one
let me
actually-
get an ad blocker when I get monetized. Don't worry about it. Y'all think I forgot?
jokes aside, you know, him being in prison fucks that whole family up. And he's posted several videos with his kids. He clearly loves his kids. And it does suck to see him under this circumstance, regardless of whatever he's done. But for the case itself, especially with the lyrics that can possibly be used against him, it just looks rough, man. I'm not gonna lie. The lyrics thing can be off-putting for a lot of people, Durk included, because of how often these rappers just say shit in their songs and think they're protected under the guise of it being artistic expression and free speech. But like,
Nah, they just click Queso with that. If y'all don't know who Queso is, he a Florida rapper. You know, he recently unalived not recently, a couple like it was a while ago. He unalived somebody. They locked him up. His dad told on him, and they used his lyrics against him. That was crazy, boy.
if you're rapping about what you would want to do to someone that's connected with King Von's death, you're creating a song that's connected to motive, i.e., the motive of why you would pay 5 niggas to go smoke Quando Rondo in LA. When you rap about paying niggas to smoke someone, i.e., paying 5 niggas to go smoke Quando Rondo, there's intent there. Do
True.
you guys get what I'm trying to say? Like,
I get you
rappers need to
100%.
stop just saying anything willy fucking nilly because thinking there will be absolutely no repercussions behind it, you're an idiot. And at this point, I mean, God knows when I said it, but I did say in a video somewhere in the past that I would rather you little rap niggas lie about, killing someone versus actually going and doing it and then rapping about it in a song. You niggas are so stupid, man. It actually
Me personally, bro, you up X amount of dollars, bro. It's not even worth it. I understand that your people died. Rest in peace, your people. But bro, you got stuff to live for. You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if you was out here with nothing to live for, with no motive. No family, no kids, no woman, bro. You just left all that behind just to say you got a nigga back. Man,
blows my mind. Like at that point, bro, you might as well just go ahead and turn yourself in. And this whole case in and of itself is honestly stupid. I mean, the
it is.
trial has been pushed back like numerous times just because of how much shit they have on Durk. And it's like a little slither of development in this case like every other month. And at this point, that's why he's been in there for so long. But with him pleading not guilty, we're just going to simply have to see and wait how it all unfolds. Now, why am I even talking about this? Because crime isn't really a super big topic on the channel. Not that much, at least. But the bigger picture here is that we have been losing a lot of artists lately. And it's
Yeah.
getting concerning. Lil Durk, however you may feel about him, is one of the biggest artists in this generation. Like,
He is,
hands
indeed.
down. There's no denying that. And with this case, looking the way it's looking, I don't know, man. It would be bullshit to say that rap would not take a huge hit if Durk went away for good. I mean, honestly, Chicago was rough.
bro, what are we gonna listen to? What are we gonna like? Me personally, I've been on. As of lately, I've been on Young Boy and Durk, G Herbo, rap wise. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't really know nobody else like that. I guess I listen to old music, like old Uzi, but it's like, bro, Durk is one of the pioneers of Chicago. We could say that he is one of the hottest out right now, and well, he's in jail right now. But it's like, it just sucks, bro. He threw away a bright future again in the name of revenge. Just take notes, just take lessons, bro.
Now, Vaughn died. Keith got up out of there. Durk in prison. Now, maybe I'm just not super tapped in with the Chicago scene, but honestly, that's a lot of L's and not too many W's. It's almost like rappers like going to prison, or the prison likes rappers. Now that leads into a much broader discussion of black men simply being statistics regardless of their financial stature.
True.
But the legal system likes to use lyrics and fill it in context by the rappers themselves against them, which could be kind of unfair because it's just music. Or is it? The thing about this case is that labels are probably at this point getting tired of dealing with shit like this, honestly. These labels are not here to help you, okay? They mainly want to help themselves. They're a business. So when you bring them money and then they got to spend millions of dollars getting your ass out of jail for the sixth time, it starts to push them towards safer protocol, quote unquote. Hey, maybe let's not sign the guy that quite literally admits the crimes he's committed in his songs. Maybe we shouldn't sign the street nigga, you know? Please understand that no matter
But them
how
the
big
ones
you
that
are-
people listen to, because I guess you could say they easier. They're easy influence. Like they influence people easy. Let's say that. Like these street niggas got the kids in the chokehold, but it's like y'all not telling them both the pros and cons of the streets, or y'all not telling them to have a better way, or that there is a better way. That's why incarceration rates are so high, on top of systematic racism. So you do the math, man. It's crazy, man.
Durk is one of the many, many, many examples of why just
Hold on, my sister calling me. I'm gonna tell her. Hold up.
Just because you're famous and got bread doesn't make you untouchable, bruh. Now here's the thing. I don't want to see anybody in prison unless they deserve it. Y'all saw my TK video, and if you didn't, here's a quick little
How y'all
quiz,
feel
right?
about that?
I feel like no
Well,
matter how
hold on.
fire your music is, because TK was fire shit, if you do some foul shit, just be ready for what comes behind that. And low-key, I support whatever may come behind that. I fuck with Lil Durk. I really do. But if what they're accusing him of is true, I think it's fully fair that he needs time for it. But regardless of how this case goes, honestly, y'all, it should tell all of you something. Like, seriously. And Not gonna lie, I'm gonna let y'all discuss that in the comments because I'm hungry. Y'all get to eat while watching me. I gotta sit here and record this video.
Hey man, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Does Durk deserve what's happening to him right now? Now, do we deserve it? Absolutely, man. You gotta be one to. How do I say this? Other than this cliche saying of you do the crime, you do the time, or you did the crime, now you gotta do the time. I'm not trying to say it like that. I'm trying to say it like there's consequences to actions. Let it be good, let it be bad. You know what I'm saying? The give and the take from the universe. That's how I see it. No, let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. And I'm gonna catch you niggas in the next one. Yes, sir.